Pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Set, ready, 6 yards. Watch left, watch left, watch left. Watch the curve, watch the curve. Ready.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Past the 20. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 47 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's into the clear. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 65 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We got three down.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, Mark Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Here we go. Hey, hold on.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. This time, Jackson will throw it. It's caught by Mark Ingram. 20! They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. To throw is Jackson out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On second down now, Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's pretty good recipe. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And an alley to run. There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now this time he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And some space here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are able to cut into that lead. So now Dalton will lead the Bengals to the line as they'll come up and go for 2.
Here you go, Ken. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44.
Now Dalton. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 29, Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. Now Joe Mixon. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, 41 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Now Jackson rolling to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
The Bengals get first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because...
And now look at him go. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 67 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they'll get this down to the 10. Call that a gain of 11. Mixon with a first down carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And now to the air, Dalton. Finding Green complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Dalton gives to Bernard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Vigil. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. The throw there finding its way to Boyle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. Roberts has it. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Jackson on first down. On the move to his left. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mike, Delta, live,
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Now that was a beautiful play, a pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So now Dalton will lead the Bengals to the line as they'll come up and go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. And try to push his way forward, but